Test, test, test. We are online. Welcome, welcome, welcome. See what we can work with today. It's been holding up pretty good today. I don't think it's ready to fall yet. Okay, let's see. Let's see what we can do here. So just closure back and forth right now. No. Here's that 1 p.m. low here. To the Asia low for NQ today. It looks good for a move back up, I feel like. Chat. Let's see. Let's see. How's the weather? It's a little bit rainy. No shorts today. I'm gonna like shorts a lot more. Later. Let me set everything up. Okay, we're good to go. Connect my live account too. Forgot to do that. I feel like we're gonna go back up here. Thoughts on the whole third party fiasco? I think is that with just ETF? I think it'd be fine. Prices action looking like it's trying to climb higher here. That's what I'm mainly looking at. I'm most likely gonna play long as an NQ if I see something we can take. Range between 2 5-minute fair value. That's exactly what it's doing basically right now. I would only like shorts more if we can get like a deep closure under probably even under 25,000. Honestly, we have no wants to go under that, so. So NFP is tentative, meaning they won't have a release tomorrow because of the government shutdown. And I guess it should be postponed. How do we try to play this higher here? I think that's the main question I want to really aim for. Do you guys like longs or shorts, guys? Type in chat. I like longs too. Using sus block today, if it's, I guess if it's available, sure, but we popped out the indicator, so this is what's showing right now. But what's the number one prop you recommend? It's probably gonna be TPT or Lucid. I think those are the two in my top currently, both for experienced and new traders. I feel like TPT might not be for newbies though. I think we gotta go higher before lower. If you guys want lower, we need to run back to hourly first. Let's zoom out a little bit. Price action is holding a lot of the 5-minute structure right now. I'm not sure where to play the long here yet. Lucid or TradeFi? Probably for sure Lucid now, especially with the promotion. It's pretty good. Not really moving as much. One thing I'm still confused about how you frame your bias. Can you speak about it, please? I'm mainly looking at the 15-minute and the 4-hour as my main thing, as it was the 5. If the 15 minutes not giving me anything. So right now, this is very bullish on the higher time frame. You could very easily tell here with an unmitigated gap. I think price actually keep on being bullish. If we do want to come back down, this is going to be the support area. The next one, ES already tapped, NQ hasn't, so that's why ES is holding up, trying to come back up from this wick here. I'm looking at the 15-minute here. If I want lower price, I want to see a closure, a strong closure under these wick lows here, so I can continue pushing lower to the next internal low, which I think it would be like kind of farther down. So far I think it's bullish. The 15-minute is not as good here. It's just not consolidation, but the 5-minute here, 5-minute gap held, and we're just still holding it up here. So now I'm basically, what my mind is at, we're bullish on multiple time frames, until we kind of try to take a jab above these internal highs. I'm gonna be looking to see if I can get a long to play higher. Nothing's really happening yet. We're just slowly climbing up, but no entry that I like kind of in sight here, but we're just actively looking for longs. No sus block. Sus block is probably not cooking as much today, right? Or is it? There's a lot of consolidation right now. I think we want to move higher still. I can't really see it trying to move back down yet. I kind of like longs if we can get one more drive and flip back up, and I'll try to add it on the way back up. Still moving high here. Still going up. How do you feel about shorts after hourly jab? I think that's a good call. If we do get a drive in and move back lower. That's what we need to see happen, though. I like playing the upside move right now, though. Still climbing higher. 5-minute inversion. Where's the 5-minute inversion? This one here? We haven't hit the hourly, right? I'll just mark this whole thing as well. I just think we're not gonna get a good retrace, so we might get this and then climb, push to the hourly. I might go for the next drive here. There's a 1-minute gap. Here's that take. It's going. Not sure how many guys got longs already. I try to see if I could really take any longs, and it's not that easy to really grab. Think we can still go higher though. Do you guys think still higher, or is that just gonna be it here? I wanted to get the long before the drive up so I can just have a more safe ride. Still think we should be looking for longs here. If we do, perhaps this tight enough stop should work. And then we can go for a deeper drive in. It touched the hour, yeah. Still think we can go higher. Not even a drive in here, wow. Is that deeper drive up? What's your thought on future take? I think future deaths. It is kind of one. I think mainly one or two accounts, right? Funded. It's not that good scalable wise. That's the only downside I have with them basically. Yeah, I still think higher. I want to lean higher until it really wants to collapse. Well, the firms that do not charge every month for the test eval phase, it is, what is it called? Lucid and Funded X are the two main one I know on the top of my head. Those are the two. I'm gonna still like to play longs until it fails. I'm gonna probably see it failing if we get a closure underneath the next 5 minute here. Then, like basically under 65s, 065s. until then, I want to play for a higher. I want to look for these longs and then see how far I can squeeze to the hourly here until I see otherwise. So I'm going to try to play longs at 80s here. And let's see how that goes. Where's my water? I'm going to give it a tight stop, most likely on these wicks here, though. Don't see it. If it comes back to under 70s, 070s, we're probably going to flip back down to these lows. Just going to lean with bias. Let's see if we got the high spike. Need more momentum here. I'm most likely gonna try to look for like 110 or something. So this is basically me seeing if I can get not like a big fill all the way in, but it looks something like this on the hourly. Looking good, looking good. Looking good, looking good. Let's see if we keep on pushing here. Need more, need more. I think also, if we're looking at a higher time frame, this is like, you know, we're all-time high, so that's already very, very bullish. But you don't want to be a hero. That's what I had issues with, basically. When you have such a clear unmitigated gap, like you're gonna even you like lower. Let's say it does go lower, we're probably gonna try to rebalance this before going lower. And that's what I'm shooting for right now. So we need to just keep on pushing through this here. I'm gonna see it push through 97s. I have 2 contracts from this one that we showed. Stop set already. Hard stop. I'm not gonna do break even until we get highs. So if we get highs, I'm fine with break even. But until then, I'm gonna try to let this play more, even if it comes back down. How do I feel? Remove the order filled voice. I'm pretty sure it's in your settings. I don't have that anymore. There's also a setting on Trade Evade that you could also remove too. I'll probably put my limits in. Gonna take 1 at this high break here, and then we're gonna most likely put break even after here. We took the high. I put it a little bit higher. Gonna let that should smooth through. Does anyone know how to remove the order filled on InTrader? I've done it like years ago, I feel like, so I don't know if I remember anymore. I'll check. Let me see. It's in properties, maybe? Still think we're gonna move higher. If we do want to come back down, break even set, just in case we do, because we did take the high run here. How many guys are playing the long here? Can't lose on this now, basically. It could be a scalp day too. I'm not sure. I feel like my thought process, I want to see it just continue pushing to this hourly. And if we do want to take, like, you treat it as a scalp, we might miss some more move while we're filling the hourly. I think what I want to do is wait for that push and then just try to see if I can trail through it. Missed when you got in. This has been here since I think 122 when this validated here, before this high was taken. So I was already having the limits and everything set. Like I think 123, 124. And we moved up. We didn't get the fill. We missed it right here. Came back up. Got the fill. And then we ran back up. It looks like we're just gonna be back and forth here. I have one left. I had two. Let's see. Give it one more space here. Might just close this out for a few more points. If it's gonna look like it's gonna fall through. Because I can also see it falling back down after touching the hourly. I just don't know if we're gonna push more into it. That's the issue. Let's see. I think I'm gonna just close this out here. So just for reference here, if you want to see the execution, long at 81, like we showed here, and then I just took one at 90s. So just close the last one, because it does look like we're gonna try to turn back. The only way I could really confirm that is if the 5 minute try to flips under 70s, 070s, I could really see this trying to play for lower, and then this would just simply be move like this, go for the next low. I don't know. I got some points. We're up a few $100. Let's just see what the next one. That got really close to break even for me too. I think it always help if you had your trading chart pulled up. All I want to showcase is where I'm gonna be playing my longs or shorts. So the risk reward tool, which would always show way before we take any trades, and we talk the trade into it, it'll show my entry, where I'm looking for TP, and where my stop would be. Once we get filled, basically you're gonna see me manage it. If I'm gonna put break even, I'm gonna take one off, or treat a scalp, or try to trail it. I still think longs are good until yeah, we got a nice closure down. Do you always trade with 2 minis? No. I would probably size a little bit more if I had a bigger. If I like the trade a little bit more, like better risk reward. I think a trade that I liked earlier, or was it? Was it this? Maybe it was this long here. I'm not sure. That's way too early. This 1 p.m. I was probably setting up my charts then. Never mind. Yeah, I think that's the only long that I could have really gone. I was anticipating maybe here, I believe, that we could get like a spike down and flip back up, and I'll try to long that way back up. But it's just very bullish. It was very hard to really flip back down. Just one trade in so far. This is basically done for me. If you guys are still in this because it didn't hit break even, or you're gonna let this ride through, it should still play. But I'm gonna be looking for another entry if I still like the long setup. Does the fill has to be the body, or can it be wick? Usually I like to see the bodies. The wicks, or you can do whatever. Bodies are very important. We might be getting the spike here, guys. I'm not sure how many he's holding that long still. ES is actually pushing through too. I wanted to let it ride more, but I also didn't want to get break even for think this is what I was looking at. Didn't want to see this move too close to my entry. It's coming back up. Since I don't follow you, I'm holding. That's good too. How many of you guys took longs or with me or like was just already longs already? Or still long? I don't know. Let me know. Let me know. This is probably gonna spike here. Spike to 110s. You did on the retrace, nice. This is probably the retrace too when I was closing it out. I think we're gonna continue playing the longs until it fails. Sus block. This was a sus block trade too, ironically. I didn't want to call it a sus block trade because I feel like this is more like a sweep closure back up. You can kind of classify this like a breaker here inside of fair value app. So like the next rate tap, if we're going to be very long bias, we already took the low here, internal sweep already, so we're going to keep on moving higher. If we do come back down, this is my stop. I didn't want to see that. Nicely done, nicely done. Now see you with the next trade, guys. Trying to lock back in. I think the last few days, I was just slowly getting back into it. Because I had my trip. Came back. And price action was a little bit wonky. But we're back into it. Last few days, I think there was only like one day where I was trading and making money. The other two was more like really flat line. Oh, what is spike right there? Look at that. Look at that, chat. Well, just know if you didn't like, you don't have to signal bot me per se, but like if you just follow the buy, sometimes I get it wrong. Like where I logged, you guys logged, I took profits earlier. I put break even, but I kind of took the move of taking that break even out and just closing it instead of letting this run here, which would have been yielding like 2 times more. So sometimes it's always better just play with a bias, play with the commentary. Don't fully signal bot me, especially like I think some of you guys said you guys longed with me, but you didn't close because that's your own choice. Patrick's doing trading competition. He said he would love for ICT Trade to come to smoke it. That just give him more attention. I'm not really trying to mess with that, just because it's gonna be a lot of mind games and whatever. It's not really just trading. It's a sim account. How many trades do you take off screen? I don't really off screen as in like not streaming, because most of the time I take my trades within the stream. I think lately I haven't had time to trade other than PM. Before I might be trading Asia with a Discord, or maybe trading AM with just, you know, maybe it's on chat or whatever I have, but I haven't been looking at the morning. I haven't been looking at Asia just because I've been so busy. So only really trading PM. Not really seeing anything outside of that. I told y'all to get in at 68. 68? Where is 68? Oh, like 68 NQ down here. Shikamaru. When I first start the stream, I'm like kind of getting ready to like set up. So even if there's like a setup as I start, I don't think I'm going to be taking it that quickly. So much lower just below. This is what we're going to see. For those who want to shorts, you're going to see this fill in more. Like this exactly. And then the moment it does want to turn, it's going to be pretty aggressive coming down. But yeah, all-time high. It's kind of easy and also hard to play some of these. transaction, yeah. Is this ready to flip? I might. I usually don't want to play the short too early, but I wonder if this is it. Like, you guys think that is enough here now? It is a little risky, but I think it's like high reward because it could really fall with all these lows being built up. Because I'm already anticipating it turn back down. In a second here. So I said, don't do it. Probably gonna wait for more of a deeper closure first. But if you got those longs, basically the long was 80, TP was like looking for like, I was looking for 110, so like that would be 30 points. We kind of sniped that for both the long and the exit if you guys follow through the plan. Damn. Damn. Had someone in the viewer just basically took the same long, but actually held through with it. Long, probably this is probably the 80s. Sniped it before it fell. Nice. I want to start looking to lean short if we can get a deeper drive though. We're close, but I think it's too early because it could always go back up until we get a full closure on not the 1 minute, but like actually the 5, the 15, somewhere in the higher time frame to really show that we're looking to turn. Biblical is trying longs again, tight stops. I would be sidelines. I'm not ready to short yet, but I'm like 60-40. Before I was like 80-90% looking only longs. But that deep drive, that's my objective. I wasn't really trying to go for high day or anything like that. Tory trend line is perfect here, is it? Oh my lord. Do we play the trendline break, guys? I mean, we could play this, and I'll just blame Tori if this fails. How's that sound? I think. Wait, are you still short on ES? I think we are. It's just slightly. I think ES has been weaker all day. Probably should be looking for shorts on ES. Let's see. We might not. It's just a tricky game here. Someone asked Tori if she will take this trade. 3-minute inversion. We pull a 3-minute inversion now. Come on, chat. Give me the next play. Give me the next play. And also, like the stream for some giveaways, guys. Where are we at? We got 63 likes. If we get 250 likes, we'll do the giveaway ASAP. Next play is short, and Alex said. Are you in position right now? No, I was long earlier. We made some money. Now I'm just waiting to see the next opportunity here. Does look like shorts though. Does look like it. I'm not gonna lie. It's like it's starting to look like it, but at the same time we haven't really shown anything yet. It's still bullish price action, but like what you're anticipating with all these lower lows being or higher lows being built up, and then we took the hourly unmitigated gap here. You can start like framing potentially a drive lower, but you really need confirmation if you want to take a low risk. That you anticipate it early and maybe it'll be more rewardful, but it'll be more risky for sure. Why would you think we short? I kind of like went over a few times why it's still bullish, but like why I could look for that lower drive. It's like I've been saying the same thing every like 5 minutes so far. There's that break there. Not any in any position at the moment. Not even that big of a drop yet though. Like, so like this is not what I mean by like I'm looking for lower. I'm looking for probably a like flip lower if we can validate. We can get continuation here. I'm gonna have to see like how much we can really hold here. Probably wait for 2 p.m. to close so we can see the hourly as well. Hourly closing back inside this is not that bullish to me. I'm just scrolling to Twitter. I've been seeing a lot of the Netflix. I'm not sure if you guys are aware of it while we're waiting for something to happen. Well, there's a lot of people really strongly with this. They're canceling Netflix because I think they were showing some movies or shows that could be more I guess we could say like more, is it not more political, but I guess more supportive of like the LGBT stuff. But I wonder, like, as a trader, I'm like wondering how the stock price for Netflix is getting impacted by this like social media outrage. Oh wait, is that yesterday? No, that's today. Wow. I mean, that's probably not that much in the grand scheme of things. But let me see. I don't know when it started. It probably started like a few days ago. If it's last week, we were at 1260s. So kind of like 10% from just 1 week ago. Trans kids, gender specific, too woke stuff. That's what it is, yeah. Like, do you guys think it would be enough for the social media for like Elon Musk, which is like probably one of the bigger influential person, to say basically like cancel Netflix? How are their numbers gonna be doing? That's why I'm curious of. If I had Netflix stock and I'm like a long-term investor, I'm like, damn, this could be like a quick drop and then like, you know, people forget about it and moves back up, or this could be actually the fearful things, something that actually sticks. Elon reached 500 billion net worth. That was very impressive. Crazy. I just want to see their total subscribers before it happened. Like, let's say it was like, I don't know, like how many subscribers do you think they would have? Like 30 million, 50 million globally, or maybe higher. I just want to see like that change in that 1 week or 1 month. Like if it actually dropped like 2%, 5%. Unit trade? No, I'm not trading now. Buy the dip. Netflix print money with those monthly subs. That's like the other hand that I could be thinking about. Like this could just bring a dip opportunity. Like let's let that peak over, and then people might forget about it. People don't care anymore, and then you know you have a pretty undervalued stock now, or not undervalued, but just like more discounted. Let's say. And then the scariest part for Netflix is like, what if Elon just said, you know what? I don't like Netflix anymore. I hate it so much. I'm gonna build a competitor, which I think I saw he was teasing about. Be like XTV or something, or Xflix. That's like a prop firm. Like, I hate this prop. You know what? I'm gonna start my own prop firm. Guys, we might be looking for longs again. This block looks suspicious. The streaming market is being oversaturated. I thought, like, you know, I think this is like probably when I was like in high school. I was like, I do like streaming services, but then like I think everyone want to do like Disney is like, okay, we're gonna do Disney Plus, and then like you have other brands like we're gonna do our streaming service, and then like it just keeps on going. Like now everyone has a streaming service. And you have to pay a month's subscription. And then the price raises up. It's like, first we'll do with ads, and then like, okay, if you want no ads, you just pay more. And then they change it to let's just up it even more. And it's something that used to be like $8 turned to like, what is it, like 17 now? This is such a weird divergence because I'm seeing NQ here being sold off. ES is actually trying to push up higher. Like, what is the confusing part right here? I'm not really following here. There's an ad on higher tier paid membership. I want to see like Netflix prices. Honestly, I have Netflix. I don't use Netflix as much, but I've been paying the subscription of it. Just because if I want to use it, I don't have to. Let me see. Let me see. It's 18, you know, it's $8 with ads. It's 18 without. I'm pretty sure I might be paying for the 18 right now. And then, you know, they also change it where you can't like share it. Guys, which asset are you believing? Do you think we're gonna move lower with NQ, or are we trying to move up with the ES? What is this weird ass divergence right now? I feel like the only subscription that is worth it to me is YouTube subscription. Because a lot of people are used to ads there, but like I feel like after you have YouTube Premium, you can't really go back. They probably even do more ads than they did before. I don't even like YouTube with ads. It's just way too much. Has Google or YouTube not figured out how to ban these ad blockers? I feel like that should be like the number one thing that they should do. Get brave about it. So like, what happens if you don't watch something on your iPad or your phone that's like not able to get a no, you can't do their app, right? So it's only limited to the desktop. I might as well just pay the $15, whatever it costs. Most people are on mobile. I like to watch on my iPad or mobile too. I don't really look at YouTube on my desktop. We have so much time to talk about random stuff. we took one trade so far, made some money off it, off the long, and then now we're just waiting in this weird divergence. You can add a ad block to your local network. Whoa, is that how it works? That's crazy. I just want to know why NQs want to turn this aggressively. Is this done? Are we ready to pop back up? The hourly close, we did an hourly inversion. I want to say we move higher. And this is just a another re-entry basically. So that's probably what I'm gonna be playing as again. I'm gonna go for another long attempt. I think this is what I'm going for. Biblical is early, still is working. Yeah. Kind of like back at the same area you had it. Why no shorts? Because we get no confirmation. We can't short thin air. I'm probably looking for like a drive to under 89s. I'm gonna just long under 89s. Gonna try one here. 88s. Let's get in. Let's see. Dot 88.5 stop is gonna be. I'm gonna put 0.75 on this because I think we already took this wick lower. I don't really want to see keep on drive lower. This should be good enough for a wick to like counter a wick, because I'm not really willing to risk more than this. Let's see. What confirmation would you look for short? Just basically something with closure under like these wicks here, 70s. That's all I've been asking for. If I want a short, it had never delivered. Every time we do a retracement, it's a very wick and come back up. That's not a short to me. So even though I wanted short, perhaps even like for this trendline break and maybe flip lower, what we did was we took the low and then we immediately closed back above, closing above, and then doing like kind of like a 1 minute chase delivery where I feel like ES is going to carry it up and Q is going to follow suit and it's going to really just push it back up. And we'll probably take a look this high again. This is going to be the very similar trade idea right now. Same thing again, 2 contracts at 88s. I didn't put my stop in. I forgot about this one. But just because we're bouncing back and forth, I might want to see what I want to do above these highs. Oh, where the heck did I go? I might be taking one above these highs just to secure 10. Sus block. Why is it the indicator? I just looked at the indicator because you guys said it was someone made it. Why does it make it as soon as the candle form? Wouldn't the easiest thing to do is program it to wait after the candle close first and then only mark it? Because you're gonna keep on seeing it repaint back and forth. So whoever made this indicator, like that should be the easiest fix. Because look at this. Wait, no, I think this is good now. Right, this next, is it? Oh no, if candle closes back in, it doesn't work. Why not just show it when we actually get something, when we actually get the closure? Okay. Probably gonna put this break even this time. So 1 out. If you want to see my execution again, just because this long here, scalp, long again, scalp, break even. I'm gonna try to hold this one this time. I'll tell you that. So you did need to see my execution when I entered. If you see that I'm verbatim saying I'm long in this. Here's where I'm gonna long. I'm a long chase delivery. Here's my entry, 88. Here's my stop. Here's my TP. Usually good devs add a toggle. Let's see. They should just name it sus block. Is there a toggle here? Extend boxes forward. No, nothing. See what I mean? And look at that. This one I always be forgetting to alert. But if you are watching the, if you're not watching a stream and you're in the Discord, I might make the Discord free also. We might do that next week, maybe. Post it here. This is viewer. I would open this and I feel like he's gonna take the trade again. What the heck? First trade, bottom tick, top tick sell. And then next trade, exactly the same entry. This boy is signal botting me and it's working. Jesus. I'm just getting messages from but yeah, I do alert my trades. I might make this public or at least post on SPF. If you guys are down for that, aren't able to see the stream, maybe this will be a good alternative. Because I alerted this trade here. You guys can see. So we'll see what we can do here. I could trail this up. I think. Don't know where to trail it. I feel like this is gonna get tapped. So I'll just put it a little bit higher. What the hell is a sus block? So, quick summary. Yesterday, ICT dropped this new content. He just suspension block. What is a suspension block? I'm gonna show it real quick. When you see a candle like this, just for instance, if you know what a volume balance is, a volume balance is when you have the open, close, the next candle opens a higher than it where we previously closed, right? So that gap is a volume balance. What it's basically saying, what ICT is wanting to say is, basically these two volume balances, if they're in the same candle, the one previous and then one in front of it, he's gonna take from volume balance to volume balance and mark this as the sus block, suspension block. I'm shorting it for sus block for simplicity's sake, but I think that's it. Yeah, that's basically two volume balances. And yesterday we've been trying that. Literally 4 out of 4 times it tapped sus block that form, It worked every single time. So we're just like, what? And then if you want to see the indicator, I didn't make this, but someone already made an indicator the same day. You type in suspension block, and you see these two people. I'm not sure if I'm gonna actually trade this, or I'm gonna just watch it on stream for fun. But we'll see if we actually commit to it and actually add it to our trading model, because it'll be quite interesting here. Isn't it just extreme imbalance? So it's like potato potato. If you see it as extreme balance, that's it for you. Can you start sharing your screen so we can see your entries? I'm not trying to feed signal bots. I already verbally said we're long in this. I put the risk reward tool like a few candles before. I'm not trying to cater to signal bots. You're trading with me. You're not trading like blindly. I'm still in this trade. I just bought 2, took 1 off. I'm not sure. See, this is why I'm not confident with trailing. I feel like it just keeps on going back and forth. So if I trail this, should we be looking for another entry? It keeps on spiking and coming back down. I might go for another entry. I'm gonna take this off for, ooh, okay. I think it'll probably hit. I want to take this off and look to re-enter at a lower cost basis. It just keeps on going back and forth. So we're gonna claim that. Basically a 10-point trade total. It ran a little bit more. I wanted to trail it. I could be wrong again though. It could just literally come back in and then just rip to the skies. But I'm just taking small pieces of time. So far, up $700, folks. 700. Not bad, not bad. Not bad. This is probably the case, honestly, damn. I mean, I can't be mad at it though. I'm making my own decisions, whether I want to hold for it or just TP early. By the way, oh, my port's at 182 now on my live account. This is my tick. These are all my live. I also have my Apex, but $700. I withdrew every time I make profits. So yesterday, I think I got proved for 2,000 each. So I took 10K or 2K each. Yeah, 10K. We made another. We're at 1,000 basically. So I might take another 1,000. You're trading scared. I'm not sure if I'm scared as in like I don't really have that much confidence for higher. If I had longs here and I was targeting higher and if there's a clear draw, I'll feel better for it. I was seeing if we can get another trace back up. I don't know. Bad decision if to cut it early, probably. I'm just not sure. Like, it's such a large gap. And if we had like a nice swing target or even high of day target that I'm confident in us driving to, I'll be able to hold better. I don't know. You might be right. I might be scared today, but scared money, still making money, I guess. Let's see. How many likes we got? If we get 250 likes, we're at 135. 250 likes, we'll do the giveaway right now. Second trade of the day. No drawdown again. How much Lanto up today? He's probably up like 100 bands a day, bro. You never trade that way unless unsure. Yeah, I'm not. So the one thing I would say is I'm not the best at trading all-time highs. I always feel like the fear is like we might not be good. This might be the where we top out at. But yeah, I should be going for target. This is a decent target because we're like kind of targeting that midpoint here. It's like around like 114, 115. So this target is like the midpoint of the hourly. Lanto keeps saying he wants to gatekeep TPT live accounts because they're so good, as if TPT is losing money when he makes money. They took 10K of the 100K he made yesterday. Dude, I love Lanto. Sometimes like that's just what he says, but like you think about it more, it's like they're not losing money, just like you said. But he's not thinking that aspect. Because to him, it's probably like they're bleeding money from him. I don't know. Are you long or short? If you see this risk reward tool, what this means is long, stop, TP. And if this is the vice versa. If I have this is short stop, short TP. Very, very clear. Lanto has a strange brain and also part of why he makes so much money, most likely. Cannot disagree. Cannot disagree. Did you find out which one is better, Rapid or Legacy? I want to say Legacy, but I think Rapid's also very good already. Look at that. How many of you guys took this long or holding through the long still? Type one. Type one if you either took the long or holding through the long. Damn, you guys are cooking. Second trade, 2 for 2. Yes, I left money on the table, but you know what? It's all good. It's all good. I love how fast Lanto talks. Feels like I'm listening to XQC. XQC, actually, I cannot understand a damn thing he said. He'd be like, blah, 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 blah. It's just, I feel like at least Lanto we can understand, but he just talks really fast. Yes, only when he's passionate about something though. When he's chill, he's just like very normal. That 1 minute wick literally bounced as suspension block. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. Lanto's master of holding. He will trail 30-point stops with 3 minis. That's the one thing that I want to start working more towards, basically. Holding just a little bit more. Because I tend to just go in and out. Tight stops, tight TP. While other people might go in for like bigger stops, bigger TP, trailing, letting the play run out. But even on a small scale like this would still be like 12 points, right? Stop. This is like the max stop I was going to do. I was probably going to close it earlier if it already heads toward this. TP, 26 points. This is perfect. Probably gonna hit target now, guys. Good to go. Good to go. Nicely done. Nicely done, chat. Can't say we did. The entry was perfect. I guess the managing of it, not too perfect. Because I could have held it, yeah. What's next? Try to see if there's another opportunity. You need way too much drawdown to do it the way Lanto does. Yeah, I think that's the dangerous part. Like, for me, I don't like seeing myself lose a lot of money. Maybe just part of the game. Like, as in, like, let's say, like, a 30-point stop. That, to me, is really aggressive. Like, 40-point stop, 50-point stop. I'm not really trying to risk that much. At most, usually I risk is 20 points. So that would also, since I limit my risk, I have to limit my gains, too. I never went to your original stop in the first trade, yeah. Exactly. It's like each their own. I definitely want to hold the trade more. That's why I've been trying to work on trailing more, but you know. Oh, look at that. Hit TP, straight back down. That is what I'm talking about, chat. Why not trade micros? I mean, I can up my risk that way too. I don't like trading micros. I want to up my size. What that means, I want to trade more size. So eventually, on my, let's say my live count, I wanted to be like doing like five to 8 contracts per. Probably load up more money on it though. I only have, I think, what, 180 on it, and I'm not trying to risk high. So this is where we're at right now on Trade Evade. If you guys saw my trade, we're up $700. Where the hell did my chart go? I don't use Trade Evade to trade. I use Ninja. So I'll just load this up though. Yep. And you can see my trade here. Boom, boom. Pretty much clear cut. Trade, made some money. And yeah, we're still looking good here. We're still looking good. This quarter so far, it's been slow. I mean, yeah, we're only up $1,000. It's only been 2 days. Last quarter we did, which is from July to September. This is basically 3 months. We're up 63,000. So if I just keep this pace up, we're gonna be probably above 200K, maybe end this month, and then we're gonna try to end the year like 240, 250. What count is that? That's my live count. It's just slow and steady, right? I'm not trying to risk too much. I'm not trying to make too much or lose too much. It just slow and steady. That's 63 bands in a quarter for my live count. If I don't make any money elsewhere, that would get me by. And also my Robinhood is doing good. By the way, we need to buy more. I loaded 300 more thousand though, so don't get confused. Just because I want to scale up a little bit more. So we're like, this is where we're looking like. We're up 80,000 last quarter on Robinhood. What are we up on today right now? Let me see. Let me see. Let me know the next one because I'm pretty much fully buying power. I only have 100,000 in. I'm pretty sure. Give me some ticker, guys. I want to do cash secure puts as well. I think right now would be a very terrible to start just because we're just like at all-time highs. What's your starting balance on the live account was 100K, so we're about up 80. When are you going to Puerto Rico? Probably soon. That personal account is literally chat blaze. Yeah, it is. The best part is these are just like my personal accounts. We're not even talking about fund accounts. My fund accounts this whole year I've been focused on, and we've been really amping up funded. So, you know, you could see like, oh, I'm up like $700, $1,000 on my live account. You multiply that on all my fundeds, I'll be able to take the cash off my live right here. So like at the end of the day, I'm still gonna be building these live accounts up. It's 182,000, but I'm gonna be withdrawing these. So $5,000 end of the day once we close. So just keep on stacking up, and eventually you should be taking your funded payouts to fund your own account, so you can do whatever you want. If you want to just long-term invest, if you want to swing trade, if you want to sell cash and carry puts, if you want to do options, or just even buy shares that you like. You have endless options if you have the capital. The capital you get it from is from prop firms. How much chat is getting from those gains? You guys get it in giveaways. So for those people who said like, you know, when I don't take trades, like I guess yesterday it was like not much trading opportunities. Just because I don't take a trade, you know, like let's say 2 days in a row even, or 3 days in a row, this whole week, that just means no money made, no money lost. You gotta wait for the opportunity, which today is a very good opportunity. Honestly, 2 banger long trades because we had also longs from, where was it? Was it here? Yeah, it was here. And this was my stop, I think, down here. We're going for the high move at 110. So we took both longs, and guess what? No drawdown, and then no drawdown here. Both long worked. He just showed an M in the Robinhood port, and you're asking if he's a millionaire. Just know that we are probably crossing 1 million in funded payouts already just this year alone. That's not for me to like brag or anything, because you know we have to talk about expenses. We talk about how we got there. Expenses is probably gonna be 20%. So if I made 1 million, 200K expenses, it's a lot, but that's me. Self-sabotage is probably the biggest thing for prop traders, and a lot to me, where like you do so good, and then you have like a bad lapse of judgment in one single session, 1 hour, you just wipe out like 100,000 of profits, or it doesn't have to be monetary value, but like basically wipe out the whole month of work in one single hour. And that happens a few times this year for me. So like if I was able to take away all those self-sabotage, I might be up like 1.5 already. What months were those? When I had my first red month, it was August. I took a massive hit in my Apex. I think I lost like what, like 100,000 or 90,000 on my Apex. Like that just went poof. I could have withdrawn that. I could have withdrew that 100K, but poof, gone. In 1 hour. How is that possible? 20% in 200K expenses prop trade. How is that possible? Okay, how is also possible to make $1 million in payouts? Just take a 0 out, right? Let's just take 2 0 outs. 2,000 expenses, 10,000 in payouts. That's probably realistic for people. I think once the number gets bigger and bigger, people are not really calculating right. So like, let's say I do 10 million payouts, but I took 2 million expenses. It just gets bigger. They're like, how are you doing that many expenses? But profit is the main thing. It's still the same ratio. The good part is I have lots of reserves. So for TPT, I think I have over 30 accounts in reserves right now. So I think I spent like 20K on that to get that done. 20K or 15K, something like that, to get a total like 40 accounts, but I'm down at 30 something right now. So those are gonna be good. I'm easily gonna be making like at least like 200K from 30 accounts. There's like six accounts, 6 sets. I mean, probably 30 plus. Yeah. You should YOLO some of them on Lancel's trade. I told him that. I'm like, can I just signal bot you, man? Like next time you take a banger trade, let me know. I'll signal bot you. Would you rely 098? I'm not really. I want to let this play out a little bit more. I think this is like starting where it feels a little top-ish right now. We also tapped inside the ES. I'm not that confident that we're going to move higher, to be honest. I'm going to be real here. This looks like it's going to turn down soon. Did you buy any Street to fund it with their new promo? I wish I could have reserves for Lucid for direct funded, because if I could, I would have already bought like 20 accounts. But yeah, I can't. No entry now. That's also another thing. We're just kind of waiting for the next big move. You would go for the straight funded. Yeah, straight funded on Lucid is pretty good. You get the payouts immediately. Only influencers are allowed to withdraw big. That is such a misconception, man. Because if that's true, I literally have a Discord full of thousands of traders, and a handful of them, you know, you could see like withdrawing like 100K, or a year to date already making like 500K plus. It's like, how do you explain that? Why is it so hard to make only 1 to 2 trades a day? Just because human nature, we want to keep on trading. Is my fund futures no longer part of the? It's not cashback program anymore. It's a rewards program, and my fund futures decided to not continue in the rewards program, so we had to remove them. But, you know, Funded Next is also paying big payouts. Top Stuff's big payouts. You don't even need big payouts. Also, I don't really go for big payouts either, like uncapped payouts. What I just go for is base hit stacking. So like, let's say I trade like 5 firms. If I withdraw like 3,000, 2,000 each firm over like 20 counts, 30 counts, that could be like 6 figures already pretty easily. So you don't need to be withdrawing like $1 million or even like 100K. Withdrawing 20,000 from this firm, 20,000 from this firm, 20,000 from this firm. Just doing that consistently. You fly under the radar too, so you don't even have to be scared of like, oh, are they gonna pay you? It's just a small amount. It's a normal amount. Dude, what does price action do? I feel like just slow pace now. We just got stuck. Buy fund futures acting like that 6K withdrawal with a 50% withdrawal is crazy, sir. It's they basically ask you to make 12,000 so you can withdraw 6 of them. And then you withdraw 6,000. Guess what? Normally you would get like what 5,200, I think, or 6,000, 90% split, right? 5,400. But they have a 80-20 split, so now you only get 4,800. That's $600 difference. That every 10% is pretty significant. I don't like firms going to 80-20 because then it might open the door for lower, and it's just kind of like a way for them like, okay, we can lower the prices, but we'll drop the profit split. Let's drop it to 730, 70-30, but we'll have it for like, you know, a cheap plan. It'd be like $50 for account. They will go 70-30. Look at Forex. I don't want to see that happen. If it does happen, I'll be kind of against it. Because then there's going to be firms that would have, you know, still 90-10 or even 100% profit split. There's firms right now with 100 split right now. Finex, Apex. Apex is first 25,000 per account, 100% profit split. 99.9% of people are getting that. Are going to be like not going above that. But I think it's just like a smoke screen though. Like they could reduce their prices, make it look good. Like, oh, our plan is better. But then you look at it, it's like it's a 90-10, it's an 80-20 split. Did you see Fundintex increase to 200K lifetime cap per per account, like per user, right? Per user? That's actually true. That's like, if you think about it, decreasing prices with the worst profit split is profitable traders subsidizing losers. That's kind of exactly what it is. You have all the profit traders like, we're gonna pay you less, and we're gonna able to fund more of these bad traders instead of kind of doing the opposite. You know, that's funny. That's actually hilarious. That's what they're doing, and I wonder if it worked. Do you guys think it's working? Like, people are gonna see it. They're like, oh, this plan is only like $80, no activation fee. That's worth it. And then they go into they oblivious. They're like, oh, I didn't know it was 80-20 split. What are your thoughts on the flex scale that my release looks like Top Step but cheaper? It's cheaper, but 80/20. I mean, it's cheaper right now, but I think in the promo it says it's temporarily added as a free add-on. But if you want to keep it permanent, it's gonna probably be like another $30 or something. So it would be a little bit. Right now, for sure, I think it's better than Top Step. With the add-on after, why not? Just it's kind of like a sale right now. You can't really compare a product with no sale versus a sale. Thinking we dump here, I also think the same thing. But I've been saying that for a little bit, like 20 minutes, and we just said, let's just sit here for 20 minutes. Can we dump though? Honestly, like preferring dump because I already saw ES get inside the 15-minute, and it would be pretty nice for a solid retracement, but I'm not sure how far it goes. And another wick. I don't know if we were trying to really flip here. Thoughts on Funny Ticks? Funny Ticks is great. Right now, the best deal I would have to say, because there's no other firms even trying to compete in prop deals right now, it's Lucid. So Lucid, TradeVate, and Ninja is now active. So you can trade on Quant Tower, Rhythmic, TradeVate, or Ninja, or Project X. They have all the platforms right now. And since they launched this new platform, TradeVate with Ninja collab, 50% off. Basically, your first two purchases, use code Ninja50, and then 40% off everything else, which is still 4% still good because it's going to go back to 30 after this. If you want your rewards to track, if you want the smart points, the payout bonus, and the raffles, you make sure to clear your cookies, use a private browser, and use this link before you check out. Would highly recommend them to take advantage before the sale ends, which is, I think, was it Monday? I think it's October 5th or 6th. I don't remember. So it looks like Monday. Yeah, Monday at 5 p.m. though. Code Ninja will work in your raffle. You have to use the referral link though for the track. And then also, you don't even have to do rewards. You don't have to do what do you call it? What is it again? Submission anymore. It's reward sync, which basically you enter your email one time and then you're good to go. Perfect. We have that with more firms now. So like we have 10 firms. I think 7 or 8 of them are reward sync. So majority is reward sync right now. So if you look at this is all the reward sync right now. Tradeify, Lucid, you enter your email one time, press submit, and then you're done. And you're done. It's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You don't have to do the submission anymore. And also, we have payout bonuses for Lucid. And then Alpha, Funny Next, and Funny Ticks will be next. Keep in mind that. We actually sent out another batch of, what do you call it? Payout bonuses. If you got a payout from Lucid, and you submitted it, we actually we sent it all last night. So there was a handful of you guys. This is what it looked like. There were 6 people on this one for October so far, or not October, September. You'll get this email basically. You submit for the bonus. It'll be claim your free eval Lucid, and it'll be whatever account that you have. So actually, a lot of people were getting the 150K. I would recommend the 150K because it's not that much. This is what. Look at how many people got the 150K here. 150, 150, 150, 50, 150, 150. The bonus matches whatever account you use. So if you use the 150, you get the 150. Look at that. We might actually get a drop here. I'm not sure how far we're trying to go with this. It's just been stagnant. I'm willing to see if we want to play shorts. I'm not trying to do it early though. So maybe if ES can get this 15-minute flip, play for lower, that could be in the game books. But if it comes back up again, it's just gonna be a no trade area. Does resetting TPT give you rewards or just purchase? It's purchase and resets, yes, for TPT. For other firms, it depends. TPT, yes, though. Do we have enough likes for a giveaway, chat? We took 2 trades, 2 clean trades, nothing else. When for the next payout bonus, so I'm gonna type it out. We have Lucid already for payout bonus, right? Lucid active for October, which is this month. If you get a payout this month, you will qualify for free eval of matching size. For funding ticks, Funding X, and Alpha, those 3. We asked Tradeify. Tradeify was interested, but they weren't ready to set up yet. They're just busy with other stuff. And then what's another firm? These are the main things. TPT is also interested, but we're also waiting for them to set it up. So if they Tradeify and Lucid, or Tradeify and TPT are the 2 that a lot of people want, we just gotta wait for them to come through. So if you get a payout on the 150K, you get a free 150K account. A eval match, exactly. So if we were to do it with Apex and you had like a 300K account and you got to pay out the 300K, you would get the 300K eval. That to give you an idea. Wep got a free 150K Lucid. Did you use a coupon already? Should I leak the email with the coupon code? If you pay for the account in September, it doesn't matter. So like if you bought the account like in January and you got your payout in October, it'll count for October. It's not when you purchase, it's when you got the payouts. I still don't know why we're just so back and forth right now. Well, it's almost 3 o'clock. We got 2 bangers in. I don't think we'll have time for a third one. Another sus block. Oh, it is another sus block. We might do the giveaways instead now. I'll give you guys probably quick 4 minutes. Since we got 2 bangers, 2 giveaways, if we get a loser, we'll do 3. So you'll at least win something. Let's see if it works. Come on. One try. Just work. I think that worked. I think it worked. But hopefully you guys made money, guys. We're doing 2 winners because we hit bangers today. If we didn't get bangers, we'll do 3. That's the plan. Can the sus block ever be penetrated? I don't know. We'll see now. We'll see real time. I hope it does. This just looks like it's gonna be able to see if we can get a closure anywhere from these lows here. Then we'll see some power. We need a closure under 25, 100 basically. Have you taken these 2 longs? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. These are the longs here. Not bad, not bad. We have 40 seconds for the giveaway. There's 320 participants. I did only 4 minutes time, 2 winners. We're going to likely wrap this up just because we're hitting our time. 2-hour session. Nicely done. Rigged before you even see the winners. Winner is ASD and Bowser. What the hell is this? What is all this? Bowser trading futures. Infinite money glitch known as futures. What is this? Congrats, congrats. Look, Bowser won. Let me see if you said it's rigged at one point. No, it looks like you're clean. Let's go, let's go. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy the stream. I think this should be a good time to wrap up. We really didn't get any good opportunities for longs or even a potential short. So we gotta be hands off here. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully make some more money. We're kind of 2 for 2 this week. And the other 2 with no trading days. So Friday we're gonna end this up. And yeah, hopefully we win strong. Have a good one. Make sure you guys use code SMART at prop purchases. We'll likely have the marketplace ready tomorrow or Saturday. See you guys.